हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय चैनल। सो लास्ट के वीडियो में शॉर्ट्स में हमने UAP AC-LR को अडॉप्ट किया था अपने नेटवर्क में, एंड देन वी हैव टेस्टेड द स्पीड ऑफ द डाउनलोड एंड अपलोड। दिस AP इज क्वाइट गुड, आई मीन इट इज ए लॉन्ग रेंज UAP AC-LR। सो आज के वीडियो में हम इसे फ्लैश करेंगे OpenWrt, जिससे हमें लॉट्स ऑफ फीचर्स मिल जाएंगे, क्लाउड डिपेंडेंसी नहीं रहेगी। आप ये UAP AC-LR को एक्सेस कर सकते हैं विद IP एड्रेस, एंड यू कैन tweaks its radios and VLANs and all those stuff you will get when doing OpenWrt. And I won't recommend to do it on your existing new UniFi APs. It won't support. So I'm doing this on the old UAP AC-LR. I got this UAP AC-LR from Tech Enclave community. I told you on the last short video. I got this from a guy named Vijay. He is a very good guy. He has given me on a very, reasonable rate which you are expecting for the UniFi APs, and this AP is quite old. So if we do OpenWrt, we will get a lot of new features. So if you are a home lab user like me, you should check out this video. To get started, all you just need to do, you have to use a PoE injector. As right now this is my UAP AC-LR and I'm powering through PoE injector. PoE injector has two ports, PoE and LAN. So PoE port is powering this access point and the LAN port is connected to the network switch. After that, once you do that, you have to download the OpenWrt image for the UAP AC-LR, and you have to SCP and upload the image into a temp folder in the UAP AC-LR temp folder, and then you have to proceed with the command. So the UAP AC-LR has been downgraded to version 3.7.5. Now we have to start the steps. So you have to download the firmware OpenWrt upgrade URL for UAP AC-LR. This is the UAP AC-LR, and you have to download this image. And in your case, it will be different APs, APC Lite. So depending on that, you can downgrade. And then I'm trying a method using UniFi, non-invasive method using UniFi. So right now I'm trying this method, non-invasive method from UniFi. So I have downloaded that image, and then I have to upload that to temp folder. Okay, to that I will use a WinSCP application, and I have to log into the AP using the username and password. The default username and password, as you know, is UBNT, and I will log in. Then I have to go to the folder of temp folder. So right now this is the temp folder, and here I have to transfer that from download folder. So this is the OpenWrt image, and it is transferring. So once it is transferred, I have to run this command flash new firmware mtd write. So I have to use that command mtd space write space slash tmp slash, I have to copy that path. So I will go to the download folder and I will click on let me try if I copy here, will it work or not? No, it's not working. So I have to copy as a path, and I have to delete extra thing. So I have to delete this all. Yeah, I have to keep till OpenWrt, and I will delete everything. Okay, now to go back here, so you can see I have written this command, copied everything, mtd write slash temp OpenWrt space kernel 0, and then I have to, let me make sure it is 0 or not. Yeah, it's 0. Then I have to press enter. It says could not open image file. Wait, let me check, because I have used SCP here, and this is the correct file. So guys, sorry, I did a mistake. I uploaded in wrong temp folder. It should be just tmp. I have uploaded in VLANs, and that's why it is not reading the file. So I have to go back again, and here I have to just go back here, temp. Here I have to upload that. Okay, and then I will transfer, and then I will try it again. I will write mtd space write slash temp slash open. So if I tab, yeah, so I was doing mistake. So you don't need to copy that all, you have to just tab that. I am on the correct method right now, kernel 0. So I will just click on that. So as you can see, it's saying EW those. So it is writing the image on the temp folder. I am not doing any fast forward. I'm just waiting for it to write everything. So it is written there. So the new firmware has been written. So after that, I have to erase the kernel 1. It says erase kernel 1. So I have to run the command mtd erase kernel 1. Okay, and then I have to enter. So as you can see, unlocking kernel and erasing kernel 1. Okay, it is erased, and then I have to run this command set bootloader to boot from kernel 0. So I have to copy that everything, copy, go to the, so as you can see, it is executed the command, and then it says reboot the device. So I have to run the command reboot. So the AP is rebooting. Once it is rebooted, I will get back to you guys. So the AP has been came out after reboot, and it is also flash, and there was something an issue on my end. So इसके बाद आप चेक कर सकते हैं अपने नेटवर्क में मैंने AP को जैसे कि PoE एडाप्टर से पावर किया है LAN and PoE port. So with the help of the PoE port, I am powering the AP, and on the LAN port I have connected to directly to the Mac. So right now आप चेक कर सकते हैं इसको IP एड्रेस मिल रहा है 1.10 का. So AP properly flash हो गया है OpenWrt में. के बाद आप जा सकते हैं with the IP address of 192.168.1.1. आप ये एक्सेस कर सकते हैं. राइट नाउ इस पे कोई भी पासवर्ड सेट नहीं, यू विल जस्ट क्लिक ऑन लॉग इन एंड देन यू कैन सेट अप द कॉन्फ़िगरेशन. सबसे पहले आपको जब आपका लॉगिन हो गया, आप जाके पासवर्ड सेट कर सकते हैं. अपना पासवर्ड दे दिए जो भी आपको सेट करना है. आई हैव सेव दैट. ओके, उसके बाद आपको जाके सबसे पहले इंटरफेस में नेटवर्क में अभी DHCP पे हमको उसको एडिट करके सेटअप करना है एज ए स्टैटिक एड्रेस ऑफ जो आपका एग्जिस्टिंग नेटवर्क है उस पे. फॉर एग्जांपल अभी ये स्टैटिक एड्रेस पे सेट है, लेकिन मुझे अपने DHCP के एड्रेस पे सेट करना है, तो वहाँ पे जाके हम इसे एक्सेस करेंगे. या तो आप इसको एज ए DHCP क्लाइंट भी सेट कर सकते हैं. डिवाइस एज ए ब्रिज LAN ही यूज़ कर रहा हूँ मैं. सो यहाँ पे जाके आप इस पे सेट कर सकते हैं. मैं अभी 10.0.0.100 लेट मी टेक ए लुक इनटू माय DHCP पूल. मैं साइट मैनेजर पे चेक कर लेता हूँ एक बार DHCP पूल पे कि कौन से network पे हूँ. So let me check under the DHCP manager first. Here I am in the client device. Let me take a look into the DHCP IP table. Let me check the fix. Is it anyone on 100? No. So I will just go ahead here and set on 100, and this is the broadcast, and I will set the IPv4 gateway. Should I set the, or I will keep it as it is only. I will click on save and apply. अभी मैंने changes कर लिया है. Now I will just go ahead connect this AP to the network switch again. So I have to be careful because last time I did, I have turned off my, so it is applying configuration changes. So let me wait for that.
One eternity later.
So I have applied the changes. As you can see, I have set the static IP on my OpenWrt, and even I can try to access it. Let me, if you can see the screen. So this was previous screen. Let me see if I can open a new terminal and see if I can access it with the username or password or not. Okay, so right now this is my terminal. Let me check if I can ping to that IP address or not. Okay, I can ping that. Stop that. I will set SSH root at, and then it will ask for password. I think it's not, there is no root password. I'm sorry about that. So I will just log in here, and I will go to the password configuration, and I will set the password. The password has been successfully changed. So I will just go ahead and check in the SSH. I will just stop. I will exit and see if I can SSH with the password or not. Yeah, it is asking for password now. So right now I'm into the SSH. So as you can see under the network interface, इसमें आप check कर सकते हैं. Now my interface of LAN ETH1 which LAN is on static IP address, and I have connected the LAN port of the UAP-AC-LR directly to the switch. अभी आप यहाँ पे जाके वायरलेस नेटवर्किंग सेटअप कर सकते हैं. जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं दोनों डिसेबल है रेडियो। तो सबसे पहले हम यहाँ पे जाके एडिट करेंगे एंड देन आई विल गिव द SSID नेम OpenWrt is this a 5 GHz, so I will just keep as 5 GHz. I will enable it. I have to apply the changes, I think. Okay, I have not set up any wireless security, but I have to set up that strong security. I will enter the key here and I will save it. Right now I've set up as auto, no changes on the bands and everything, so I will save and apply. And I have not changed any channel width also, so I will keep it everything as an auto. I can test that out later. So this is OpenWrt 2.4 GHz, and here I won't set up any frequency and channel, so I will just go ahead and set up the encryption here also. I will save it and I will enable it. So configuration changes applied, and I will click on save and apply. There are no changes to apply, so I will just go ahead and check here, can I see the Wi-Fi settings or not. So here right now you can see OpenWrt 2.4 GHz and similarly OpenWrt 5 GHz. So I will try to connect to this SSID. अभी मैं connected हो गया OpenWrt. So जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं right now I'm connected. One of my client devices is connected. As you can see what channel signal noise is getting, and you can see the MCS index rate everything. So यहाँ आप status पे overview में check कर सकते हैं host name Rebooting AP-AC-LR, कौन से architecture में Qualcomm का processor है, and then you can check the kernel version and everything. You can see the total memory available, how much is used, how much is cache, and right now you can check all the active DHCP v6 leases also. You can check here. This is a wireless client and one of my client is connected, so I will just go ahead and test the speed. I will try speed test, okay, and I will run a speed test from here. I'm sorry, I think but it is quite good. I think not bad. I will test some more speed and I should get more speed. I'm not sure why I'm getting this speed. Right now I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. Let me check speed test by Ookla. Let's see if I'm still connected or not. And with the wireless, let me check. Yeah, I'm connected to, as you can see the signal, I'm getting this IP address. I will try to connect on my iPhone and see what speed I get there. So as you can see, my iPhone is also connected here, and you can see the RX and TX rate. So I'm getting pretty much same, like 225 and 300 upload. I think we can tweak the settings and see what speed we get. I will just check back. So guys, I flashed the OpenWrt firmware on this UAP-AC-LR, and I have tested the speed test on my Mac Mini as well as my iPhone, where I can show you the test. I'm pretty much getting same around 300 Mbps download and upload. I have tweaked the setting. I've set the channel width to 80 megahertz. Previously it was set to 40 megahertz. I was just testing. I have not done much tweak, but still I'm getting that much speed. I can show you right now by testing it again. You guys can take a look. So you can see it goes up to 312, about like 324 download and 401 upload. That much speed I'm getting on my iPhone. This is the latest iPhone, so I think that is fair enough when you flash the firmware on of OpenWrt. Which is not recommended. I mean, this can by doing this may break the devices, but if you follow the steps as I've shown in this video by looking the wiki guide of the OpenWrt, this will work without any issues, and later on you can update the OPKG firmware version, install SSL and everything. It had lots of package given there. So I mean, you will get lots of benefits and feature when using the OpenWrt. Do this only on the APs which is out of warranty. I mean, right now it's old ISO. I got this from the Tech Enclave community from the guy named Vijay, and so I told him I will try the OpenWrt, let you know the download and upload speed. So yeah, I think that's it for the today's video. I hope you will like this video. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.